Hello everyone, welcome to a moment of tranquility, and I'm your yoga instructor Sherry. We've moved on to some more intermediate classes, sequences, so if you'd like to join us, I can show you some variations. Just grab your mat and a block, whatever you'd like. Beach towel is good. A hard-covered book about the same size as this block will also work if you like to use one. Straps, whatever you need for your practice, and join us on the floor. Come down into your space in easy pose. And I'll just ask you to close your eyes and spend a couple of minutes checking in to your practice. This is your practice, not mine, not ours. I'm just guiding you through. So if there's anything that your body is telling you hurts, please stop. Don't do that pose. Start to slow down your breathing. Nice long inhale and an exhale. Invite calmness. Relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. You should feel those shoulders drop away from your ears. Maybe stretch out your neck a little bit. Move your head around. Just trying to free up and loosen some of that tension that might be there. Take another deep breath. You've arrived for your practice. Open your eyes. And I'm going to show you another breathing technique. This one is called breath of fire. And it's a very strong burst through your nostrils. So you may want to clear your airways first with some tissue. And then it's followed by just a short inhale of breath that's really involuntary. It's just the focus is more on the exhale. And it goes something like this. So if you put your hand on your belly, you can feel whenever you force that breath out through your nose, your whole stomach is going to go in. And very quickly, the instinct is to inhale before you exhale again. So you're really going to feel that movement with your belly. And it's more from your diaphragm than it is from your chest. So really focus on digging down and bringing up from down below. And I'm going to ask you to bring your arms into it as well to make it even more powerful. So if you can start with your hands up above your head, make some fists. And on your exhale, bring those fists down to your shoulders with your elbows nice and close in towards your body, okay? And take that quick inhale as you come back up. Just relax here and take a normal breath. And let it out. Notice how you feel after doing a round of that. On your next breath in, hold it for a count of 10. And exhale. Let the breath out, and again, hold it here for another count of 10. And breathe normally. Excellent work with the breathing. So now you're going to come into what's known as cow face. We can do the movement with your face if you like, but the focus, the pose itself is actually called cow's pose. So maybe start by just letting your left leg out a little bit with the, still leaving your knee bent and your foot on the floor, and moving the right heel more over towards the outside of your left hip, so that your knee is pointing forward towards the front of your mat, that knee that's on the ground. And then the other one, the left one, comes across, and you're going to try and get that heel back on the outside of your right hip. And just, again, go as far as your body will take you. All right, you don't have to be in this perfectly, because I'm definitely not in this pose perfectly. This is different for everyone. It's also called a knee pile. And just kind of hold this for a moment or two. I'm feeling the stretch right up here on the outside of my left hip. And I'm just breathing into it. I'm actually applying a little bit of pressure to my left knee to try and stretch it out a little bit more. But my knee is not going to come down any further at this point. Not without some warm up, and we don't want to push it too far before we do our warm up. And then unwind, and let's try the other side. So your left heel comes to the outside of your right hip. And again, you want to try and get that knee into the center of your mat. And then bring the right leg across, bending it, trying to get your right heel to the outside of your left hip. And you notice how you're kind of a little bit off kilter here? The next time we go into this pose, we'll try using the block to help us prop the other hip up that tends to want to go down, you know, a little lopsided. I just wanted to show you the on the floor first. Breathe into this for a moment. And feel that stretch on the outside of your other hip. Now let's try it again. This time I'll show you with the block, switching sides. So naturally, once I have my right heel to the outside of my left hip, my body's going to want to tilt over to the right. I'm just going to want to just wedge that block underneath your right hip, just slightly. You don't have to get it right under there, just enough to get you up. And notice how once you're aligned with your hips, it's a little bit easier to get into the pose. And switch sides again, using your block on the other side. Just using my block to get that left hip up a little bit, moving my right heel in closer. No idea why it's called cow face. And then remove that block, untwist your legs, and come on up to standing with me. Use your hands to push yourself up. I'm gonna warm up with some classic Sun Salutations. So come to the top of your mat in mountain. Get your feet maybe about hip width apart. Get yourself, pull those shoulders down, away from your ears. Come up for your upward salute on your inhale. And on your exhale, give me a slight back bend. Back up again. Exhale to fold forward. Tuck your head nice and tight. Step back into your plank right away. And if this is too much for you in your full plank, come down to your knees, okay? And then chaturanga down by dropping your knees, bending your elbows, keeping them nice and close to you. Chest comes down, then your hips, and you're coming into cobra. So just a slight, with your chest up off the floor on your inhale, slight stretch for that lower back. And then exhale to come back into downward facing dog. Settle, take a moment to settle into this one. Drop your head between your elbows. Curl your tailbone up. Create some space between those vertebrae. And on an inhale, step into your high lunge on the right. So bring the right foot forward. Keeping a bend in that front leg. You're up on your toes in the back. Okay? And your back leg, your left leg is very straight and back nice and long. Use all the space of your mat. Make sure there's some space between your hips so you don't fall over when you bring your arms back up. Exhale to come back down to the mat. Step back into your plank again. 8-limb staff down. Cobra on your inhale. Exhale, downward dog. On your inhale, left foot forward. High lunge on the other side. Exhale, bringing those shoulders away from your ears. Hands back to the mat. Step that left foot or the right foot back to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, back bend. And come back to your mountain. We're going to do the same thing starting on the left side. Plank. 8-limb staff, knees, chest, hips last. Inhale, cobra, just your chest. Exhale, down dog. Left foot comes forward on your inhale. Your high lunge on this side. Hands back to the mat. Step into your plank again. 8-limb staff. Cobra on your inhale. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward on your inhale. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Step that left foot forward to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale. Upward salute. Exhale, back bend. And back to mountain. We're going to keep going with those. Plank. You can step back, walk back, jump back. 8-limb staff. Right foot forward, high lunge. Come back with your hands to the mat, step into your plank again. Chaturanga down, knees, chest, hips. Cobra, inhale. Down dog. Left foot on your inhale, forward, high lunge. Leave yourself lots of space so you don't fall over like I just did. If this is too much, just drop your knee if you're having trouble keeping your balance. Hands back to the mat. Plank again. Back down. Cobra. Down dog. Walk, jump, whatever you like to do with your feet to get back in. Forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, back bend. And you can come to prayer or mountain. We're going to do it again on the left. Plank, 8-limb staff. Cobra, down dog. Left foot forward. Plank again. Right foot forward. Step that left foot in. Forward fold. Upward salute. Back bend. Mountain or prayer. Plank, 8-limb staff, cobra, down dog, right foot forward, plank. Again, if that's too much, come to your knees. Left foot forward, high lunge other side. Plank, 8-limb staff. Down dog, Right foot forward. Or walk your way in, both feet come forward. Forward fold. Upward salute. Back bend. And mountain. Right foot forward. Plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. On your inhale, left foot forward. Right foot forward. Forward fold. Upward salute. Right foot forward, high lunge. Plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward. High lunge. Hands to the mat. Plank again. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Walk your feet in. Forward fold. Upward salute. Plank, 8-limb staff, cobra, down dog, left foot forward, high lunge, hands to the mat, back to plank again, 8-limb staff, cobra, down dog on your exhale. Inhale your right foot forward. High lunge again. Hands back to the mat. Plank. All the way in to the top of your mat again, forward fold, upward salute. Plank. Right foot forward. Plank again. Down. Left foot forward. Walk it in, forward fold, upward salute. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Walk your feet in. Forward fold. Upward salute. Back to mountain. Right foot forward. Finish off that sun salutation. We're just going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to a moment of tranquility. If you're just joining us, we're doing sun salutations, and I'm just going to keep flowing, building in some different poses each time we come into a new round, okay? So I'll start in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Inhale for your upward salute. Exhale to give me a slight back bend. Dive forward into your fold. Step back on the right into your high lunge. And this time when you come up, you're going to revolve it. And if this is too hard to keep your balance, feel free to drop your knee into the low lunge, okay? So hands to the center of the chest when you're twisting. That's your goal, is to, well, you strive for that, okay? Don't feel like you have to do it. Hands back to the mat. Step into your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra on your inhale. On your exhale, down dog. Then you're going to step forward with the right foot. High lunge, revolved on the other side. Hands back to the mat. Step up. Forward fold. Upward salute. Back bend. And either mountain or prayer. Do the same thing on the other side. Step back with the left foot this time into your high lunge. Revolve it. Hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward. Revolve your lunge on the other side. Hands back to the mat. Step your right foot in, forward fold. Upward salute. And prayer or mountain. This time we're moving into warrior one. On the right side. Hands to the mat. Come into your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Downward dog. Right foot forward. For warrior one on the other side. Hands back to the mat, step that left foot in. Exhale, forward fold. Upward salute. Back to mountain, same thing on the other side. Step back for warrior one. Plank. Same foot forward. Now we're going into warrior two. Step into your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward for warrior two on the other side. Hands back to the mat. Step that left foot in. Forward fold. Upward salute, slight back bend, prayer or mountain. We'll move into warrior three. And right from here, you're just going to keep that left leg straight, bringing your right leg back, and we're looking for, you want to try to achieve 90 degrees, arms forward, keep your hips square. That's warrior three. Hands back to the mat, bring your left foot down, step back into plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra, down dog, right foot forward. You're doing the same thing on the other side. Warrior three on the left. Hands back to the mat, forward fold, upward salute. Back bend. Mountain or prayer. Bring that left leg back. Bring the left foot down, step into your plank. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward. Warrior 3 again. Hands and foot down, forward fold, upward salute, slight back bend, and come to prayer or mountain. Now we're moving into reverse warrior on the right side. Step back with your right foot into warrior 2 stance with your lower body. And when you come up to warrior 2, flip your palm up, tip back. Humble warrior, reverse. Back to warrior 2, hands all the way back to the mat, step into plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 2. Flip the hand, reverse. Back with the hands. Step the left foot in. Forward fold. Upward salute. And back to mountain. Do the same thing on the left. Forward fold, step back, warrior 2, reverse, warrior 2, hands to mat, plank, down, left foot forward, warrior 2, and reverse. Hands back to the mat, step your right foot in, forward fold, upward salute. Now we're going to go into triangle on the right side. Stepping back with the right foot. Notice the placement of my back foot. Open up to the left. Hands back to the mat. Bend that front leg to get into your plank. 8-limb staff. Right foot forward. Come into triangle on the other side, so you're straightening out that front leg this time. Opening up. Both hands back to the mat. Bend your front leg to step back in with the left. Forward fold. Upward salute. Back bend. And prayer. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Stepping back with my left foot to triangle, hands to the mat, bend the leg, plank. Left foot forward, straighten it out. Bend your leg, step the right foot forward, fold, upward salute, back bend, And come back to mountain. And you revolve the triangle on the right side. So you're stepping back with the right foot, leaving your right hand on the mat, reaching up with the left hand. Hands back to the mat, step back to your plank, bend that front leg to help you get back there. Cobra, down dog. Right foot forward, left hand stays on the mat, straighten that leg, open to the left, or to the right, sorry. Hand back to the mat, bend the leg, step in with the left, forward fold. Let's do an extended side angle on the right. Stepping back with the right leg. You kind of want to do that triangle stance, but you're bending the leg, the left leg in the front. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot, open up to the right. Hands back to either side of the foot, step back to your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra, down dog, step forward with the right foot, right hand comes to the inside of your foot, open up to the left. Hands on either side of the foot, step in your left to meet your right, forward fold. Upward salute, slight back bend, and come back to prayer. Let's revolve that, and we'll start on the left side this time. Step back. So my left hand is staying on the floor beside my right foot, and I'm opening up with my right arm to the sky. Both hands to the mat, step back to your plank. 8-limb staff, cobra, down dog, step forward with the left foot. Right hand is staying on the floor beside the foot on the inside, opening up to the left. Step in with your right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Coming back to prayer. Next one we're going to do is humble warrior. Step back with the right foot and bringing that left foot all the way to the outside of the mat. Because what I'm going to do with my arms, meet my hands behind my back and straightening out the arms, getting my left shoulder to the inside of my left knee, bowing my head, knuckles to the sky, as low as I can go. Pull those shoulders up and back. Bring your hands back to the mat. Step into your plank. 8-limb staff. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward.
And you're coming into humble warrior on the other side. So bringing that foot to the outside of the mat. Meeting your hands behind your back and bowing low. Pulling the shoulders back. Both hands to the mat. Step back in with that left foot. Exhale to your forward fold. Coming back to mountain. Let's do that again on the left. Actually, we started on the left the last time, so we're going to start on the right this time. Stepping back, humble warrior. Hands to the mat, plank. Right foot forward. Hands to the mat, step that left foot in. Forward fold. Upward salute. And come to prayer or mountain. I'm going to do that extended side angle again, stepping back on the right. This time, I'm bringing my elbow to my knee. And opening up to the right. Hands back to the mat to come into plank. Right foot forward. Both hands to the mat. Step in with the left foot. Come all the way up. Mountain. We'll do one more round with a low lunge. Starting back with the left foot this time. Drop your knee right down. Chest and arms up. Really stretch that hip flexor. Hands back to the mat. Plank. Left foot forward. Again, really bring that knee back in your low lunge. Step in with that right foot. All the way up. And come back to prayer. I'm going to ask you to come down to the mat, back down. Give me an upward salute, a back bend. Forward fold. Step back into your down dog. Drop to your knees and come into child's pose. So your knees can be together and you're sitting on your heels, hands back, arms back behind you, palms up, and drop your forehead to the mat. Or you can do wide-legged pose. Knees wide on the outside of your mat. Your big toes are touching in the back. Sit on your heels again.
and stretch forward, palms down. Drop your forehead. Try to keep your glutes on your heels. Taking a breath here. Walking back up. I'm going to ask you to stretch out one leg, leaving your left leg in. Stretch this right leg out. Left heel comes in towards you. Turn your torso over that right leg. Flex your foot. Inhale up with the arms. And exhale to come over that leg. Grab where you can. Walk your hands back up, switch your legs. Again, turn your torso over, flex that foot. Walk your hands up, both legs forward. Stretch yourself all the way back. Bend your right knee, bringing your foot up, grab that big toe. Stretch out that right leg. Do the same thing on the left. Then stretch yourself all the way out, arms, legs, palms up into Shavasana. Close your eyes and relax. This is your final resting pose. Bring some movement back to your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Roll over onto your right side. Tuck your knees in just a bit. Make a pillow. When you're ready, use your hands to push yourself Back up. Come to your easy pose. Leave your eyes closed. Thank yourself for taking this time for you. Hands to heart center, prayer. Thank you for joining us in a moment of tranquility. Namaste.